the inside, and then outside is Jelinas in that black and yellow car. Coming off turn 4, Watts loses it, spins around and right into the path of the 91, who goes up and over. Back under green, 24, Rapid Rick Martin, trying to fight off that black and yellow 37. That is Larry Jelinas, and the 11 on the inside is Vinny Anarumo, a long-time Seekonk regular in the Pro Stocks. Another big wreck in turn 4. On the restart, Anarumo on the inside of Rick Martin takes the lead. 99, Wayne Dion in third and fighting for second. Good battle back in the pack as 21, Travis Benjamin, tries to hold off 43, Ken Kohler. And here's Scott Watts, minus his nose panel, back up into it, 3-wide sandwich. Kohler's the hot dog in the middle, but half the bun falls off. That's Watts going around, and almost everybody got by. That was Russ Murray involved. Okay, we're back under green. Freddie Estelle in the 14, and getting loose and going around is the 15 of Mike Hassel. 38, Keith Morrow tags him, and the caution waves again. Let's restart with Anarumo leading, Rick Martin second, Wayne Dion, the 02 of Matt Dewey. Dewey working the high side on Dion. Keith Morrow spins, the number 38, brings out the caution one last time. Last lap, Anarumo wins it. Martin is second, Dion third, Chad Chase is fourth, and in victory lane, Vinny Anarumo announces his retirement from driving. Nice job, nice career. In the SK Modifieds, 13, Ted Christopher and Tucker Reynolds in the 34. Looks a lot like Waterford Speedball. Teddy does the crossover, top to bottom, to the lead. Reynolds gives him a bump, barges back on the low side. Learned that move watching this show, but he gets loose and hangs on. Christopher had to give him room to get to the bottom, that is. Teddy comes fighting back. Steve Lombardo right there with him. Lombardo in the black car running third. And he gets into Tucker Reynolds. Around goes Tucker, up and over, way over. Goes Lombardo, and Reynolds' car becomes a crispy critter. We're on the restart. Teddy Christopher out in front. Ron Uhas, number 6, is now the second place car. 21, Roger Godin, the Thompson late model regular, now in third, and that's the way they finish. Another checkered flag for TC. In the street stocks, Jeremy Lilly in the number 8 lead. 116 is Jim Sylvia. 37, Jody Cerullo, 3 wide. Bump, bang, squeeze for the lead. Sylvia goes out in front. The number 8, Lilly, hanging on to second. And looking for the lead. Down on the low side, and getting it. Jeremy Lilly to the front, bang. A little tap for Sylvia there. And here comes Cerullo fighting back, and the 24. 24 jumps all the way up to second place. Spin out, Pete Simpson.
So a little talking.
That brings out the caution. And a little remedial racing lesson here given to the leaders. Come on, fellas, let's keep the fenders on them. A little later, 116 Sylvia and the number 8 Lilly battling once again side by side. 37 Cerullo holding third. Lilly on the inside. They pound out of turn 4. Next lap, they pound together just a bit. And Lilly bounces up into the lead. Caution out for the 24 of Bobby Rose this time.
Watch these two as the green flag once again flies. And Jeremy Lilly gets out of Dodge in a hurry. He doesn't want to have to tangle with Jim Sylvia anymore. Sylvia staying up high. And it looks like he's trying to play nice. Oh, but look out! Lilly pitches him up against the wall, tries to get him up there. Lilly in the middle of a mess there, and here comes Eddie Moniz. Eddie Moniz, where did he come from in the 65? Oh, my goodness, look out.
Sylvia survives to win it. Moniz gets second, and Jeremy Lilly, after all that Van Beaten and Bangin ends up third. So Sylvia the winner. In the late models, number 3, Ken Spencer, looking a lot like Dale Earnhardt. Hangs on to take the win. Glenn Lawton finishes in second, and Dean Petty is third. In the Pro 4 Modifieds, number 21, George Savory, takes the lead from Buddy Savory in the 54. George, who has a habit of winning these things, goes the rest of the way to take the victory over Richard Savory and Kyle Traynor. In the NEMA Midgets, Noki Fornoro's trying for his 4th DAV Memorial win. And on a restart, his number 59 takes the lead with Randy Cabral's 35 slotting into second. 3 wide the midgets go around Seekonk. Fornoro doing it from the outside. Goes on to take that win. His 101st NEMA Midget victory. Cabral is second. Jeff Horn finishes third. Keith Botello fourth. In this week's Tire Warehouse Yokohama Tire Tip, we take a further look at the tires used in different forms of racing. Here's New England Motocross expert class rider Jason Silva to tell us about his tires.
You get more life out of the front tire because it doesn't have the power to it, but you know, change the tire to the different tracks. You know, they have more soft tires for soft sand and harder tires for hard pack track. On a track like this, it's all sand, there's no rocks, no real hard anything. I'll run a lower tire pressure to try and get off the gate a little better. What I'll do is I'll have a race tire and a practice tire, and at the end of Sunday I'll go home and put my practice tire on, and then the next Sunday I'll put my race tire on. I'll get probably maybe 4 weeks out of a race tire.
We'll have more motocross action later in the show, but if you want to send us a racing-related tire question, go to the Tire Warehouse website and click on the Tire Tips link. You'll win a $25 gift certificate from Tire Warehouse in Yokohama if we use your question on the show. We've not yet been to Bob Weber's Hudson Speedway in New Hampshire this season, where they rock 'em, sock 'em on Sundays. So last weekend we went up to take a look. Since 1947, the Hudson, New Hampshire track has featured close, inexpensive racing. Their lead division is the Strictly Stocks, and the track title went right down to the wire last Sunday. We talked to 2 of the division's leading drivers.
Fans are awesome. They show up every week. They're loud. They're happy. They make you feel good when you win, you know.
The competition's fairly even. It's not like one guy's running away with it. The track owners are good people to race for. They take good care of their racers. The audience is very good, and the track conditions are good.
54, Eric Morin takes the feature win over 63, Skip Esburnett and Keith Nelson. Esburnett and Jeff Sutcliffe tied on points and feature win. But Esburnett had more second-place finishes, and he's the division champion. Get all the latest regional and national racing news delivered right to your door every week in Speedway Scene, the Northeast's leading racing newspaper. Call 508-238-7016 or write to the address on your screen to subscribe today. When we come back, motocross, Star Speedway action, Brian Wall and Rob Summers.
How do we control the aggressive tendencies of the world's most powerful 10-cylinder truck engine? We keep it behind bars. Now get up to $2,000 cash allowance or low APR on Dodge Ram.
Oh no! I'm in a hurry. I just had a flat tire. I am actually on my way to a date, and I need to get going.
No problem. Just 10 minutes.
Wow, that was fast. Thanks.
Life moves fast, and Tire Warehouse is there to keep you going. 2 tires in 10 minutes.
The only place to see the #1 team is on Fox Sports Net. Nebraska wants a national title. The top-ranked Huskers look to stay undefeated when they take on Texas Tech. Plus, Marcus Tuiasosopo leads the Husky attack into Tempe for a showdown with the Sun Devils. It all kicks off with the pregame show today on Fox Sports Net.
This Saturday at Lime Rock Park in Connecticut is the New England Dodge Dealers NASCAR 200. While you're there, stroll the grounds and get a look at the Dodge Pro Truck Show Truck and the Dodge NASCAR Show Car will both be on display up there. So join us at Lime Rock Saturday. Just down the road from Whip City Speedway down in Southwick, Massachusetts, is one of the nation's finest motocross tracks. 97. The local American Legion Hall has operated Southwick's motocross track in the Western Mass Hills for over 25 years. And just as many of New England's auto racing facilities have become legendary, so has this beautiful natural terrain race course. Now, motocross is a great sport, but it does have its share of ups and downs.
About 2 weeks ago, I left in the ambulance from Central Village, but that's the hardest injury yet. Nothing really happened. I just got a concussion. Lost a few points, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I got a broken tibia and fibia. I did over the 109-foot triple at Central Village.
I've come down, hurt my ankle. I've done a lot, but concussions. So, you know, I've had my list of injuries, but, you know, it's worth it coming back out here.
New England has historically turned out some of the top racers in the sport of motocross, a sport that's as much fun for the spectators as it is for the riders.
It's a blast coming out here. There's nothing like it. Some people, you know, meditate and relax. Some people walk. Some people do other things. I come out here and, you know, bash around with 40 guys and you know, just trade a little plastic with them.
Without a doubt, jumps. I like to be 30, 40 feet in the air, clearing some big double or some tabletop. Some of the triples that I've seen are a little dangerous, and like again, I'll play it safe. I got to work on Monday.
I'll tell you what, it looks easy. You watch the guys, they go by, yeah, that's not hard. It's hard. To go one lap is hard. Just enjoy riding, you know, the competition and everything. A lot of fun. It's like, I compare it to skiing, you know, except it's in the dirt, and I think it's a lot more fun.
Oh, a lot of people don't think it's that demanding, but I played football for 7 years. This is far more. You know, you got to watch your diet, you got to exercise, you got to run it. You just won't stay up there. Come halfway point, you'll just start wearing out, and people start going by you. It's all about endurance. If you don't have endurance, you're not going to make it.
I like to start basically the best. How often do you get to go 40 guys in the one corner, you know?
It's an adrenaline rush, you know, and I have a desk job. I sit around all week, and you know, put some pounds on. It lets me get out there, get some exercise, and just, you know, experience the fun and the thrill of it.
I definitely won't go out there and take chances. I'm not out to win races. I'm out to go out and have fun. As long as I have a good day and come home in one piece, I'm happy.
Great. Good luck out there today.
Thanks a lot. Good to talk to you. Thanks.
Defending New England champ #1 Tony LaRusso took the overall win in both the 125 and 200-plus expert divisions. Number 10 Scott Carter took second in both classes, while number 9 Mike Treadwell and number 23 Wally Silva swapped third and fourth overall in the 125cc and 200-plus expert divisions, respectively. Channel 1 Video provided our Seekonk highlights, and now they take us to Star Speedway, where they ran the final Pro Stock race of the year Saturday night. And the way they ran, you'd think these fellows had all winter to fix them. Eddie McDonald led early but retired with engine problems, leaving 50 Bobby Gahan and the B87 Lou Michaelides to fight for the lead. Oh, they get together as Michaelides comes down the racetrack in front of Gahan. Michaelides goes to the rear and Gahan to the pits. A couple of restarts later, Billy Clark leads in the number 9. 64 Dan Bazanson has other ideas. Gets up alongside Clark. He slides into turn 3. Same song, second verse. Except Clark hangs on. Bazanson takes the lead. Boy, Duncan Miller's made some hard contact in the 99, and the caution flies again. Later on, Bazanson, 64, leads from Bobby Cabral in the 66. Number 9, Clark, is third. Cabral gets a run inside Bazanson, who stuffs it into turn 1 a little too deep, and around he goes. Later on, Oliphant in the B37 challenges Cabral on the outside. And powers off turn 2 to take the lead. A couple laps later, it's Cabral spinning down the front straightaway. And with 2 laps to go, Oliphant has pressure for number 7, Eric Hudson.
Oliphant to the outside of the slower car. Hudson down low. They're side by side down the backstretch. White flag this time by 1 lap to go. Eric Hudson, Tom Oliphant. Oliphant sideways around.
They'll restart with Hudson the leader, ahead of Jeff Crowley, Wayne Hellowell, Dan Bazanson, and Billy Clark. That's the way they finish. But Oliphant shows his displeasure as Hudson tries to take a victory lap. And the race officials took away Hudson's win in tech, giving the win to Jeff Crowley. Crowley gets the trophy as tall as he is. Wayne Hellowell, Dan Bazanson, and Billy Clark behind him. In the Strictly Stocks, Nancy Carver has the early lead. As 75, Paul Bollier is going to take a wild ride into the backstretch. Ouch! Barrier. Back under green. Little tango into the infield. 11M and 26 Lenny Carlson got together there. Dave Harwood owns that tree-eating street stock off turn 2. And later, 94, Pat Floyd leads as 38, Bobby Allen tries to squeeze underneath 22, George Baldwin. That won't work. Last lap, and it's Pat Floyd the winner, capping off a great season.
How about a hand for Pat Floyd?
In the Strictly Stocks, Wade Wooster, number 8, makes the pass for the lead. Going to the outside of 438, Rich Sherman. Around the lap car and on to win. Sherman second, Ron Baldwin, and Tony Carroll. And in the Roadrunners, number 14, Jim Lenardi, goes into a spin after contact. And the 11X T-bones him, Chris Harding. Knocks a wheel off Lenardi's car. That's how hard that hit was. And on the last lap, 16, Mike O'Connor hangs on to take the win over Mike Collins and Miles Chipman. Racing continues this Saturday at Star with championships for the Strictly Stocks and the Roadrunner. Some race results and reports were provided by New England Racing Newspaper. For 4 free issues, call the number on your screen or visit their website or write to New England Racing, Box 347, Laconia, New Hampshire. When we come back, we'll meet the defending champion of the New England Dodge Dealers NASCAR 200 at Lima.